Hi, it's me, Crystal, and this came in the mail today. And the FailryLoot box is on its way. I'm expecting it to be here by the end of the week, but I don't want to wait, so I'm going to go ahead and open my Illumicrate box. Also, I did not study the customs form for once. I only saw one thing, and I'm pretty sure it was a pen, but it said enamel key. And so I'm like, is there like a key replica in here? Or is the pen in the shape of a key? I've mentioned this an obscene amount of times, and I'll mention it again. I love keys. All right, so let's get out my knife, and I'm gonna get this open. All right, so the first thing we see is our theme for May, and that is Change Your Stars. And then we have June's theme, which is Out of the Woods, and I'm pretty sure I know what book that is, and it came out today, the day I'm filming this part of the video anyway, and I want this book so bad. But I'm gonna wait and see if it's in June's box, because I think it's in June's box. All right, so the first thing out of the box is this tin, and it looks like a tin of mythological beasties. So there we go. What is this? This is interesting. Is this something that you put tea bags in? We're gonna check our spoiler card. So we see something interesting. I love notebooks, in case you guys don't know. Oh, that's pretty. Does somebody want to tell me why every time I see June's Illumicrate theme, I start singing Out of the Woods by Taylor Swift? I don't even know if that's the name of the song, but you know what song I'm talking about if you know that song. Anyway, so we have a notebook. It says, ideas are so much wilder than memories. V. Swab. So I guess this is one of her books. Oh, it's in blank. Oh. You like a blank notebook? I don't know why I showed you more than one page. They're all the same. Let's make a guess and say this is The Invisible Life of Eddie LaRue, because I don't know what else it could be with all this foliage on it. Okay, so we have our pen that's in here. So I'm going to open this after we see what our book is. And then there's this other pen. I'm not a pen fan, so getting two pens is so exciting. It says Novel Threads. It's the most exquisite dress I've ever seen, even including the outfits the other girls wore on the first night at the palace. This one outshines them all. I mean, it's a nice dress. I mean, as far as pens go, this one is a little bit more up my alley. Though I don't know how well you can see it. Oh, they put their book in a book sleeve this month. What is this? Stenciled edges, which I think is one of the reasons this book was delayed. It got hung up at the stencilers. Boy, they're really killing me with these. What is this? Okay, so this is our key. So I probably should have been specific when I said I love keys. I like antique keys. I like old antique keys. This doesn't even really look like a key, does it? What is this? I do not like this. I do like this book sleeve though. All right. Let me get the book out. Okay, so we have The Jasmine Throne by Tasha Suri. I think I'm saying that right. So it's the Burning Kingdoms book 1. So we have stenciled edges. Oh, there's stuff inside the book. So there's a signed book plate and some artwork. Oh, with a note from the author. Oh, that's nice. So it says, together they will change the fate of an empire. Oh, doesn't even have the title on the spine. It says, a vengeful princess, a hidden priestess. Oh, that's nice. That sounds interesting. So it says, one is a vengeful princess seeking to dispose her brother from his throne. That sounds interesting. The other is a priestess searching for her family. That does not sound interesting. Together they will change the fate of an empire. I like that. Imprisoned by her dictator brother. That is an interesting map. I never see stuff like this. this is what our maps look like. Oh, it's blurred by Alex E. Harrow. I haven't read a book by Alex E. Harrow, but I have 2 of them. And then we have a prologue, of course. This sounds interesting. Okay, so our characters are Priya and Melina. Sounds like somebody has powers. I hope so. So this is a fantasy book with an Indian-inspired setting. And it sounds really interesting. So I'm going to get the pin open and then we're going to go through the spoiler card and to see where all this other stuff came from. I know some people really like pins. I don't really get it. This is cute, kind of. Okay, so this is our pin. And so it looks like we have a set of steps going up to a temple. And as far as pins go, I don't hate it. I might put it up on one of the pin banners. So this says it's a Stark Castle book sleeve. And this is inspired by Spinning Silver by Naomi Novik. Which is a book I have. It's not a book I read yet. That makes sense. Wintry setting. Fairy tale-like vibes. So this is a Girls of Paper and Fire dress enamel pin. I think that's a YA fantasy book that I'm pretty sure it's on my Goodreads TBR. I do like pretty dresses, so I am probably going to hang this pin up. Okay, and this is a Wilder Than Memory sketchbook inspired by The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. So, yay. I was right. But this is another book I have that I haven't read yet. This is reminding me of the UK cover for the book. So, I like this a lot. Okay, then we have an Elemental Creatures T10. But this is inspired by the Daevabad trilogy. I had something else inspired by the Daevabad trilogy. What was it, last month? So, oh, it says here on the bottom. All the elements, earth, fire, water, air, have their own creatures, SK Chakraborty. So I don't know if you can read that, but that's what it says. Then there's an M-Pot Illumicrate inspired by Skyward. Is that a book by Brandon Sanderson? I mean, it does have a sci-fi feel. I guess I'll throw this in a box. Okay, so part of the blurb for this book says that when Melina accidentally bears witness to Priya's true nature, their destinies become irrevocably tangled. Is somebody a monster? Inquiring minds want to know. So that is all for the Illumicrate portion of this unboxing video. So I will see you guys in the FairyLoot portion, which is a few seconds for you, but it's probably days for me. Okay, hold on for a second. I was reading the back of my fan art or character artwork, whatever, which is gorgeous. And the author says that this is influenced by Indian mythology and history, which I'm not super familiar with Indian mythology specifically. And it says, brimful of sinister magic and rage and monstrous women with a sapphic love story at its heart. Monstrous women. Oh, that makes me really excited. And then I just realized I left the camera running while I was talking to myself. We're just going to cut all that. But anyway, it also says that Priya can hear the temple ruins calling to her. And she'll do anything to reclaim her true powers and save what remains of her family. Okay, that's a little bit more interesting than just somebody looking for their family. Like somebody who hears ruins calling to them and they're trying to reclaim their power. I mean, if I was more familiar with Indian mythology, maybe I'd be able to guess. But anyway, this sounds really interesting. All right, it is Friday, and the FairyLoot box arrived today, a day earlier than expected, which is always so great. So I think May's theme was spellcraft, and I'm also pretty sure I know what the book is based on the promotional material and everything. But let's get this open and see if I'm right and see what else is in here. Okay, so normally we have our spoiler card on the top, but there isn't one for this. So let's just dive in. Okay, so the first thing I pull out is a Serpent and Dove coaster set. Interesting. So if you don't know, this is a book that I have and I want to read, but I haven't read it yet. So I don't know who all the characters are, but these are nice. I see something very interesting in here, but I'm going to open up this next. Oh, it's a cup. From now until the darkness claims us, Sarah J. Maas. Or Sarah J. Maas. So it looks like there are little dragons all over the cup and a place for some kind of straw. I like this. This is nice. I don't know which fandom this is from, so we'll check the spoiler card, but yeah, it's good. Oh, straw. Okay, so this says roll the dice reading list game. I'm not sure what this is, but I'm very intrigued by it. Find your next read, dice and easy. Interesting. Oh my gosh. This is pretty. You know what's really funny? Is I almost bought a purple Dungeons and Dragon dice. I don't know what this is called. Almost bought one in purple for my TBR game, but I decided to just use regular dice instead. So this is really nice. Very shiny purple. I might use this next time I play my game then. Comes in a cute little bag with their logo on it. That's really funny. Okay, then we have this pad of paper. And it just has a bunch of numbers on it. Oh, I see. Okay, so just based on looking at this in the dice, maybe how you play this is you write down some books and then you roll the dice and that determines what book you read next. I might can play this next one. That's really fun. Okay, I'm really interested to see what is in this. Feels like something I would like. What is this? So obviously this goes in here. To what end? What is this? Watch that not even be right. Is this right? It's like a little easel. Oh, it's cute. It says, behold what has arrived. Jordan Ilflugo. I don't know. That's interesting. Oh, it's a phone stand. Why is it so big? I'm filming on my phone, so I can't put my phone on here, but I'm going to put this up as a decoration somewhere. So our spoiler card is at the very bottom of the box. And so based on the artwork, I'm pretty sure this book is Witches Steeped in Gold, which is a Jamaican-inspired witch fantasy. So we will get that book out in a second. These people look cool. It's very Vampire Academy-like. But I know it's not Vampire Academy. And then we have our tarot cards, 10 of Wands and 9 of Wands. I don't know them either. I like this background though. Okay, so let's check out the book. I see some stenciled edges. Let's check out this. That's fancy. Some artwork. Or a note from the author. Well, I don't know who that is. He looks really cool. Author interview. And oh my gosh. What is this? Yeah, Witches Steeped in Gold by Cianon Sparks. So, oh my gosh. They said they were doing something really different with the cover. I do not have any books except for like, I don't know, maybe a couple of my classics editions that don't have the title on the cover. Oh, I like that. This is a small book. Order divides them. Revenge will unite them. First page I opened up. I'm a sucker for like, you know, slightly different fonts that shows up in books sometimes. You know, I just really like that. Oh, wow. Those chapter pages are nice, which I'm also kind of a sucker for. Wow, Oh, nice. She's signed in gold. I really like this cover. It's very mysterious. It's very intriguing. Okay, cool. Cool. Oh, nice. Nice. Okay. So we have reverse the jacket. So I guess these are our main characters. I don't know which is which, obviously, but they look cool. Okay, so this little paragraph down here says a fierce and thrilling story where dangerous magic reigns supreme and betrayal lurks beneath every word. Oh my gosh, this cover is stunning. And this is what our naked hardcover looks like, which is, love it. And yeah, we have this design going all the way around the book. There's a ribbon bookmark in this book. I think they said they were putting a bookmark in here. What? This is making it look like some kind of a spell book, which I am digging so much. This book's fancy as crap. Okay, so let's check our spoiler card and see where all this stuff is from. And then we have next month's theme, Animal Companions. Alrighty, so our wooden phone stand that I keep taking apart for no good reason is inspired by Ray Bear by Jordan Ilfugo. I know I'm not saying that name right, but that is really pretty. I'm going to set my book on it for now. I really hate to throw this away. It's such nice packaging. And then our Serpent and Dove coasters. So then we have this art print. And I was thinking Crave because of this little flower. And it is from Crave by Tracy Wolf. So, I mean, I still don't want to read the book, but it has a vibe that I really like. So, I don't know. I'll think about it when all the books are out and see how long it is and see if I'm in the mood. Okay, these tarot cards are Serpent and Dove again. Don't they already have Serpent and Dove tarot cards? You know what's really funny? When I saw the background on these cards, it's like, oh, that reminds me of those Serpent and Dove cards. I swear I have Serpent and Dove. You know what? I'm going to go grab them. Okay, well, these from last month. These are Serpent and Dove. And then these are Serpent and Dove. But they don't have character names for these. So I don't know if they're supposed to be the same people or not. But like a different artist drawing them. Because they look very similar, right? Like very similar clothes. Hair going everywhere. Stakes going everywhere. I really need to read that book. And don't these guys kind of look the same? Don't they both look like pious priest guys? I can't remember stuff, okay? And then we have our TBR game, which is brought to us by Team FairlyLoot. And yes, you play it. It's pretty self-explanatory. You write down all the books you want to choose from on the numbered sheet of paper, roll the dice, and whichever number you roll, that's the book you read. Normally what I do is I put all my books just on my TBR cart and I just pick one at random. But this might be fun. I'm going to incorporate this next month because it's super fun. And then of course we have our book, Witches Steeped in Gold, a Jamaican-inspired fantasy about two enemy witches who must enter into a deadly alliance to take down a common enemy. And this is a character print. But I don't know who this is supposed to be, obviously. But they have a sword. So cool. Oh, and here's our bookmark. So I will add this to my collection. But I have been using last month's bookmark that I was just so excited about. I still love it so much. I really like these. And of course, I will add this bag to my collection. I realized I was putting everything up that I forgot to say which fandom this Tumblr is from. And you might already know if you're familiar with Sarah J. Maas's books. I haven't read any of them. So if you're like me, This is from the Throne of Glass series. Alright, so that is all for this video, and I'm pretty happy with the books that came in this month. At least I'm very interested in giving them both a go. We'll see how that goes. But they both sound really interesting and really fun and like something that I would enjoy. But yeah, that's all for this video. And so I will see you guys next week. Hope this month has been going well for you guys. It's been a really good month so far. I mean, like, nothing exciting has happened, but it's been good. So let me know if you ever heard of any of the books in today's video, The Jasmine Throne or Witches Steeped in Gold. Are you interested in reading any of them? What was your favorite item? I mean, hands down, this roll the dice reading list game, it's my favorite. Also, if nothing else, I'm really excited to have this dice, or this die. I need to figure out what this is called. Because I just call it a D&D dice, and I don't think that's the official name for it. But it's really pretty. So, I'm going to get all this stuff put up, and I will see you guys next time, and bye.